Welcome back to EVO Japan 2020, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy DC, joined by Juna with some more BB Tag semifinals. We have 8 players we're fighting to qualify for this top 8. 4 of them have already qualified on the winner's side. We got Shiratori, we got Kubo, we got NK, and of course we got Dora, Bang. And now we got 4 more matches.
Yes, so I want to apologize. Blame me. I had assumed since BB Tag is such a fast game, we would see every match. But no, they were running the losers matches off stream, so we have 4 more qualifying matches.
You're very efficient over here.
Yes, and then we will have our top 8 later today. But now to decide who is going to be there on the loser side. Shige, we saw loser early against Yota. Yota is on, I don't know how to say that, Lagaim or whatever, but that's a West Coast team. So one of the, they're from like the countryside. They banded together.
That's cool.
They're all really strong.
That name sounds familiar too. Was he here last year?
I think it was just the, he was definitely here, yeah, but all those guys were out here. And the winner last year was Tomorello. I also think is on that team.
Oh, really?
But he was the champ. He's out. He lost off stream.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We're not
stream.
even get to see our former champ off stream. All right, well.
Second place as well. Alcamore, I believe he lost as well off stream. Cammy lost off stream. We'll see. But here we go. Yota trying to make it that top 8 against Shige. Shige, of course, we saw play early. Had a pretty rough set. Let's see if he shook it off and do a little bit better right now.
Yeah, quick 3-0 against Kubo. Lost 3-0, I should say. Because the team we were talking about, how we don't usually see these 2 characters anymore, or not quite as much.
Yota the gold, you know, just the current, one of the main meta teams. Ruby's always strong. She has to be for all the Ruby fans out there. And then Yumi, the new DLC.
It's true though. You know, how are you gonna make the game feature Ruby and have Ruby not be a strong character?
They know what they're doing. He's been nerfed a bunch too. She's still a beast. So there we go. The classic Izio mix-up right there. In that forward air dash. The Trans Am dash, whatever it's called. I don't know. Activating super. Not gonna kill though.
Yeah, it doesn't have the meter to confirm the kill.
Delay DP. Very brave there, but it works out for Yota. It'll get Yumi out.
Yeah, nothing to lose really. It's like
might as well.
I want to make the corner against Izio. You gotta get out of here, man.
There we go. Just IAD jump A, tag them, activating. Oh, a little bit too late. Second time we saw a play try doing that. Unable to get it working.
I was gonna say maybe he wants to get that Yumi out of there again, but he's not gonna get a chance to. Now we got Solo Ruby, Resonance level 4, those sets.
Ruby is very strong solo character.
Yep.
They're one of the better solo characters here, but not if you're
gonna get
like that.
Wow, dropping the combo to go for the 5C mix-up. And I wonder if it's gonna come back to bite him.
What are you wrong?
It
no.
worked?
No.
Come on. All right.
What? He wanted the anti-air, but that was really nice from Oria using, you know.
Was it really that, like...
He was trying to anti-air with it, but I don't know what that super was at all.
Trying to anti-air with, again, first of all, you played Ruby. You have a great anti-air that doesn't put you in a ton of recovery. Second of all, you had Resonance ready to pop, but you just chose not to do it, man.
People are definitely, I've seen it a lot.
It's hard out here,
to activate Resonance. I understand why, you know, when you Resonance, you kind of put yourself in a little
50-50
situation, but sometimes it's better, you know? Just bet on your defense, bet on being able to escape. But Chiga, after getting 3-0, finally gets one on the board now. He wants to get that run back against Kubo in the top 8.
DP's out of that sandwich situation, doesn't even want to deal with it.
Yeah, so Yota is not mashing DP. Every time it's delay DP, it's throwing off the timing there. You see Shige trying to bait it, but the delay gets him. There's 6 in a grab here. And again, we're getting that corner situation where we see Izio come in, start to do some work, which is really, really scary.
Love that classic Oria B and B. It's one of my favorite BBs in the game.
Re-jump.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch, man.
DP again. Ruby, one of DPs. It's on both sides there, so can't avoid the cross-up situation like that.
EX Divine Thrust, switching sides and getting the combo as well.
Got 2 bars as well for DHC. Not enough to kill, though, so just going to save that meter.
Yeah, I hope that, again, doesn't come back to bite him because he can easily get Ruby out of here. Active switch Yumi and get all the HP back quickly. Just raw tag. Still going to get that HP back, though.
That's my move right there. Way easier I do that, and BB just full screen. I just go full screen fly at you. Jump C, jump B in this game, whatever. Oh, hit your cross up, sweet. You have to aim that thing.
That Oria 4P, such a hard thing to deal with. Overhead's going to catch you. Stuck in block stuff for so long. Even if you push block, it just push blocks Oria, not the actual assist. Oh!
combo drop there, and then again, Shige this time. He's the one with the delay DP. Counter behind the back, baby.
Whoa! All right.
The thing is, he's got no way to recover any of this life, so you're going to have to make a wild comeback if he wants to take this. Goes low. Burst not available. No kill, though. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. I'm happy, dude. I mean, the grab tech was the actual
triple shimmy. Then he does that air unblockable DP to take out Aurier. He's working on his comeback. Hold on. Never mind.
All right, there you go.
Never mind. Easy way. Yeah. That's my other easy way class.
I love the fist pumping for the unblockable like teleport instant overhead.
Dude, I feel so nice when I see people doing that. I jump back, D-Saber teleport. I'm like, yeah, nice. That was a good setup I did. I earned that. Yeah, that hurts if you. That really hurts too. I feel like sometimes it's not even worth trying to make the comeback, you know, because then you get so close and you lose. You end up doing more damage to yourself mentally. And you just lost. So it's gonna be 2-0 now for Shige. One game away from getting that top 8 on the loser side.
Man, Ryota loves. He just hates being off the ground. It's crazy.
All right, get out the clash attack. Trying to zone out here. Does a lot of damage here. Jasmine projectiles. You know, you're so scared about these mix-ups, these huge damage Chie combos. They just get tagged by a bunch of projectiles. And suddenly, like, where'd my life go?
Yeah, but Izuyori definitely shouldn't have to be worrying about that, man. You know.
Burst baited, not going to be able to burst again. Goodbye to Aurier. Ryota responding in turn.
It's going to be pretty hard to run back. I honestly, like you said, is it worth trying to do the run back here? You know, he does have resonance level cup noodles. So.
Cup noodles, I don't know what flavor. That's the default flavor right there. What flavor? There is no flavor, right?
Is there no flavor cup noodles?
Double low. Yeah, this is looking like it's this game's a wash, but you know, Shige's still up 2-1 right now.
Honestly, just losing Aurier that early. Even though Izuyori can do some cool stuff, usually benefits from having the assist in the back very much.
Yeah, team games, yeah, they're unlike other games. It's like when you lose your one character, you become weaker. It's not like, you know, in a one-on-one where if you get low health, you're still as strong as ever. You might be even stronger because of comeback mechanics, but in this game, you lose one of your characters that early in the match, like you lose access to your assists, your mix-ups, your damage, everything. Shige, though, you see him rocking in this chair. Shades of poke chop out here. He knows he's close. He wants this real bad. Both players respecting each other on the opening damage, choosing to back away. Getting started again.
Oh, that was a dirty mix-up. Doesn't even confirm into a combo, though.
Yeah, it's a bit too far to get that. The back dash goes really, really far. Did not give enough time when he jumped over there.
A lot of jumping coming out from both players, though. Like I said, they both just don't like being on the ground at all.
Again, this time, clash attack, but Yoda's just holding, Shige's just been holding up back a lot, avoiding a lot of Yumi's pressure. The patience pays off as he finally lands a clean hit. He's got 4 bars, can't kill yet, but the next hit should be enough. Yep, immediate, not giving him a chance to burst at all. Super, DHC. Payback from the last game. You're the one to lose your character now.
Once again, you've seen this before, solo Ruby. I feel like there was some spaghetti the last time he was solo Ruby, but he can clean it up this time.
Double DP gets them both. Oh, right, okay.
All about doesn't realize he did not get the counter hit from the 2B jump cancel into a different combo.
Just like that, we're tied up. Every read was correct right there. Just run up throw, run up 2B, run up throw again.
This is what could happen if he popped the resonance in game number 1.
Yeah, because of course it's so scary because even when you're blocking, resonance over now, but you take so much chip damage that you can't just stand there and block it out. You have to try and escape. But Ryota doing a great job jumping. That's how you deal with the D-Saber. You take to the skies.
You know, I want to assume he thought that maybe one of the Sabers would tag him so he wouldn't get anti-aired, but instead just takes the 2B from Movie.
2B, yeah, you see Shige not challenging. Ruby still, even after the nerf, still one of the best 2Bs in the game. Mixed himself up
Good
there.
block, but how long? How long can he do it, man? The grab gets him in the end.
He jumps here. Again, solo, not as much damage as if they had a team. Oh my goodness! Not sure if that was intentional or not, but crushed the low right there. And activate. He's got one more chance for mixing. DP baited.
No, DP baited. In all fairness, though, he pressed DP. You saw Ruby whiffing the grab animation during the resonance activation. Usually, if people whiff a grab animation, they get really scared. And I press the button right after it.
It was Good patience from Ryota right there. She hit himself on the head. For the first time today and yesterday, we have a game going to Game 5.
Game 5, wow.
We did it, boys. No more 3-0s today.
The end of an era. Okay.
But I want to say, even though Shige was up 2-0, like his body language when everyone's a player cam, it looked like he was feeling a little bit nervous, even though he had the advantage. And now, he's really got us back to the wall. Ruby making a solo character comeback against two very, very healthy characters. Does not feel good. Burst, DP baited this time.
Yeah, he was far, too. That was interesting. Maybe expecting the instant overhead from Izuyoi.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, her instant was so fast that, like, you can't react with DP because it's a safe jump anyway, right? You got to throw it out real early. But it was a wrong read that time.
Dropping the Yumi combo. That's good for Ryota.
So Ryota, Yumi is bleeding. Wants to try and get Ruby in there. Recovers on that red light, but not like this. You are cornered down. Sandwich. Brave burst works out, gets them both.
I love that. Ruby has so much counter hit time here. Jump cancel, think
like
about your combo.
blood.
Yeah.
Persona, right? Just 4 seconds, take all time in the world.
A little bit too far for that 2B connect.
Yeah, now look at that. Yumi recovering a ton of health, and now you have to free to bring her in. Right in this super here. Gonna get the powered up version.
I think this could have been very different if that Ori A2B just connected. That's really I feel like it's really what separates the mid-tier characters from the high-tier characters. You know, if you have some hitboxes can be tiny, and you know, some characters have gigantic hitboxes. So
Ryota running it all the way back after being down 2-0. Shige solo Izuyoi. So Ryota made the solo character come back last time, but I don't know. I feel like even though she's very, very scared, she's not as much of a well-rounded character. He's got to kind of go ham here.
I do like that he's holding on to the resin. So
safe jump.
Yep.
Oh, not like that.
Yeah, did he have mirror to push block? I'm surprised he was just go for the push block punish instead of dash.
Here we go. Sandwich. He believed in his defense.
Oh.
Not going to be enough, though. Can't quite kill out this.
Yeah.
Running at that resin timer is the big thing.
Meter to super in the end. It's going to jump up, meet him in the air with the counter hit.
Got one. Got one, okay. He's got 3 bars, 4 bars. What? What? No, that was a mistake.
My goodness gracious.
That was definitely a mistake from Ryota. He's not dead, but he's got resins. Will he activate? Yes, all right, here we go.
It's an overhead. There it is. He was waiting for it.
We're not out of the woods yet. Ah, counter hit.
Oh, my goodness gracious. And he runs it back with the solo Izuyoi stopping the train that was Ryota. And yep, yeah, that's a lot, man.
Live by the solo comeback, die by the solo comeback. That was a good set. The first real set we've had all day. Let's go.
That is heartbreaking, though. Oh, my goodness. Ryota looked like he had all. That was his game to lose, you know? Like, everything was looking good for him.
The handshake, but with that, Ryota is eliminated. Unfortunately, he's not making the top 8. And Shige, who got beat up pretty bad in the winner's side.
The hardest handshake in the world, man.
That's all. I mean, I think they both know. I was like, man, that was a good set.
Yep.
That was good. We got some replays from that. Let's check it out.
That was fun, man. That was really fun. Yeah, this is the crazy run-up super that worked. And I'm going to anti-air with my DP here. Whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, so DP's Aaron blockable, but yeah, she just baited that out. I don't understand what that super was. I don't even know how you mistake it, so I don't know idea what's going on. But it worked out. Doesn't matter.
Man with nothing to lose, I'm telling you, man.
But yeah, that game, Shige up 2-0. I'm surprised he won. I thought he was done. I thought when we get that final game, he looked like stressed. I was like, he's not going to win this. He lost his character.
In all fairness, like, honestly, dude, he was supposed to lose that game, you know? Solo Izuyoi against Ruby and Yumi. That's crazy.
That was, the game where Ryota kind of dominated, kind of iced him after being down 2-0. Right here, yeah, this is where the throw whiffs, baits a DP, does nothing. And then Ruby, so that does a ton. Look at that. Combo barely started 6K already.
He waited the right amount of time, too. That's like, that amount of milliseconds is when someone usually presses a button, you know? If they're going to press a button, that's exactly
it. Right away, or, oh God, I'm panicked. DP right now. Rips the headset off, solo Izuyoi comeback.
That's a good victory, man. That's great for your mental. You know, you're going to the top 8 knowing that you just clutched out a really close set.
Yeah, this game is not a game about comebacks, I would say. You know, some fighting games, some team games especially, you know, Marvel got the X Factor level 3. Yeah. You're like, game's never over until, like, the level 3 X Factors pop. Resonance is not that strong compared to other games, so you don't really see too often, especially against, because both of Ryota's characters are healthy.
Yeah.
They had tons of health there, but Shige, I don't know.
He's got to win neutral 20 times, man.
You need that one, that one miracle play. He had it in the right spot, and he's out there in the top 8.
We've seen 2 pretty good solo character victories today, man. That Chie victory, though.
That was probably the best one,
Yeah, it takes it for me right there. Crazy, man. This game is hard to play. This game is just a lot to think about. Really stressful. I don't know how these guys do it all day.
You see it on the faces, right? Even when he pops off, he looks stressed. Oh man, you won, man. You can relax. But here's Neo Granzan again. This is the player we saw get beat up in the winner side 3-0.
Everybody we're about to see. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. We skipped some matches on the loser side, but anybody from the winner side, had a rough day.
Can he follow his boy Shige?
Yumi, Toru Adachi.
Oh, I think he was commentating yesterday with this mask.
Yeah. So he's a streamer, so he's a YouTuber. So now like the big trend is virtual YouTubers or whatever.
Yeah.
So he plays from home with the face rig on, and he's like, I'm gonna be doing commentary too. So that's pretty interesting, huh? Commentator about to make top 8.
2020 is wild.
If he can, and he's also a virtual girl. And virtual tuber girl. It's funny because all like everyone knew he was, so the Japanese chat was trolling because he had the mask on for the first block. Then the second block he took it off, and everyone in the chat was like, "I'm unsubbing from this channel." Like, right? I thought this was a beautiful anime girl the whole time. Like, how dare you?
It's all a lie.
You crushed my dreams. That is the wave right now, man. The virtual tubers are taking over. Virtual YouTubers, virtual streamers.
I like the dog.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's a top player. He's really good. Yeah, blind check looking like it's okay right now. Sakura Yuki, I'm not sure who he plays though. Right? But he has to be good because all the other players are. Kami's out, Koji's out, I think. Tomorello from last year is out. So all the players that are still here are killers. They had to beat a lot of strong players to get to where.
Sakura actually beat Tomorello.
Oh, there we go. So he beat last year's champ.
Yep.
Tomorello also is top 8 at EVO. So this guy is definitely a top player, and he's running a top tier team. Let's go.
It's crazy how much this game has changed in 1 year, man. New characters just came out of nowhere and boom, everywhere. I called it, man. I'll never stop saying it. I called Adachi being a nuts character.
You called the full screen, 4-second long beam being good. That's crazy. The thing is, we haven't seen him do work yet today, though. All the Adachi players kind of got beat up.
That's true, yeah.
Minami tried him. Neo Granzan tried him, got beat up. We have 2, though. So someone's going
Someone's about to win. Yes,
one
about to
of
make
these
top
guys
8.
about to do some work. God making some noise right now.
Neo Granzan wearing the white jacket.
Yeah, I was actually surprised to see him blue so bad because he was looking really, really good yesterday. Like the synergy between Azio and Adachi.
It's going to be a wild match. There's going to be a lot of things on the screen you got to try your best to pay attention to.
A lot of proton cannons. Yeah, this is the same exact team, right? The Yumi Adachi, same team that we saw Minami running.
Fading out the DP. He was waiting for it too. He didn't press the button. No burst Nester, or no assist Nester.
Blocking, plenty of time.
Yeah, I think Adachi just put himself back in the corner with that teleport dash. Things are not looking good here for Neo Granzan game number 1.
Cross slash, super. Not enough. Yeah, didn't have the powered up version here. Oh no! All right.
Oh man, I was gonna say Azrael a big boy, so if he can get him out, he can get all the HP back. But instead, just opting the DP and throw away Azrael, and then it's gonna be another Dashi as well.
Right in the stars. Hopefully it hits. It did not, and that was a fast game 1 from Sakura Yuki. Neo Granzan on a 4-game losing streak right now, just carrying over that streak from the winner's side. He's got to do something, right?
I love Azrael DP. It's like that's going all in, you know. It's like,
yeah, with it.
It's not a dragon. It's not a dragon punch. I'm just going out full screen, either win or lose here. Game number 2. It's the man who took out Tomorello. Just his last match too, off stream.
Yeah, trying to keep that streak going here. Unfortunately, so they're gonna get it hit. So Neo Granzan able to mash out of there, but drops the ender. And now watch it. So this is where Azio has the left right. You know, his forward dash can go through you. So while you're in the beam, he'll be dashing back and forth, back and forth.
And that's if you block the beam in the first place too, man. It's so fast.
So again, Neo Granza trying to jump away, but Sakura just chasing him down in the air with the jump A's. Alright, out of nowhere, Ozzy's like, hold on. It's not your turn yet. Drop kicks her in the back of the dome. Again, very airborne match right now.
Like I said, man, Mazio's so quick that sometimes you get tagged in the end, and you get pushed full screen too. That's really difficult. Get hit by another beam right after that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right? So the light beam, if you get tagged by it, it lets him set up the big beam, and that's when you get put in the blender. Delay burst, and the second time, Sakura just holding block. Knows you're gonna burst, doesn't even have to try and bait his blocks. Nothing fancy. And of course, yeah, not gonna be able to burst that at all. Sakura looking good here in game 2 as well.
Yeah, and solo Azrael, I think this is so difficult because, like you said, Azrael really needs the assist in the back to be a whole character in this game, especially, man. He's not very fast. He has a big body, big hitbox character. So, not having that assist to help him move forward, advance forward.
I think Neo Granza knew that too. He just like super right away, just laying. He's like, just super, whatever. If it hits, it hits. If I lose, it's go to game 3.
Neo Granza, this could be 6 matches in a row.
6 matches straight, yeah. They make it all the way, like so close, and just getting destroyed. The wall is a little bit too tall for him to get.
But again, if you're just now tuning in, this is a strong player, top 8 last year, I believe. So getting 6-0'd in this game it means nothing, really.
Okay, nice
strong. Good bait on the DP here. It's going to be big Azrael, big boy damage.
Yeah, this character does a ton of damage.
No assist necessary. Look at this.
The loop.
12K. Little step back to make sure he keeps him in the corner. Boom, that's the end of Yumi.
That's unblockable. That was unblockable. I gotta ask. So he said that wasn't unblockable, but I'm pretty sure the second of Azrael's DP is an overhead. Right? So we saw the same exact thing yesterday where he comes down with Azrael DP and goes low with a Dachi. So here we go.
Good block. Oh,
yeah,
the blocks. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, he got all the way out.
Fights his way out, and now he has a combo set. That was crispy, man.
He's still so behind, though.
Yeah.
We talked about how it's hard to make comebacks. Can he do it here? All right, activation again. And here comes these teleports, right?
Once again, the blocks are looking insane. Oh, man. Adachi pulls. You're never safe from Adachi, though.
Full screen, doesn't matter. Granza running away, trying to anti. How dare you try to anti-air Persona, man? So yeah, get some damage here, making a start, but he got a lot more to do, and that resonance is gone now. Barely has any meter. We've seen a lot of comebacks today, but I don't know about this one.
Push from full screen here, going now calling out the jump with the jump, Mazio.
Snipe. Granza,
that was crazy.
Snipe. Yeah, he was ready with the pickup too after that. That was good. But Granza finally breaks his streak, gets 1 on the board here.
And that's sometimes all you need to make the run back. We almost saw that with Ryoto and Ryoto in the last set. Wasn't able to clutch it out. Let's see if Neo Granza can do it though.
Saka still feeling good. Still up 2-1 right now. 1 game away from going to top 8. Dachi mirrors. Stand airborne. The scramble. I don't know. Both of this is coming in. Both of this is getting beat up and just sent home. Back to the Adachi mirrors.
Wow, I love that. Azrael stuck in the Yumi ice. Forced to take that the Mazio.
Diving. Even if the dive, of course, you know. Proton can, Mazio Dine able to just blow her to the corner, and Azrael willing to sacrifice that life to get her in the corner. Throw right now. Right in the super. No!
Missing it. Oh my goodness.
It chokes.
Get that Yumi out of there. Okay.
You burst right there, but of course the beam is still out, so you burst just into the beam. Good luck.
Just got hit. That was no counter hit.
Yeah, expecting something. Just blown up into the super. Has another DHT ready. Neo Granza, you are in a lot of trouble, my friend. Solo Azrael. Last time we saw the super right away. This time she's gonna jump, not giving up yet. Gonna try and make something happen.
Good blocks on the overhead.
It's not
but
over
how
yet.
long? Oh,
No
that
way.
both characters? Yep. Good
What the? Where'd that damage go? That's not damage at all.
Yeah, man.
I'm used to
BB, man.
But able to take out Yumi right there. He's hesitant too, right? Before he's a bit nutty with DPs and supers, but now he's choosing just to block. Resonance is gone though. Look at this chip.
Yeah, and
Yeah, look at
honestly,
it.
Adachi's a great BNB to chip out. He has those multiple hits. Yep.
But yeah, good try from Neo Granza, but he's going to fall outside. And Sakurayuki, commentator, virtual YouTuber, anime girl, top player, makes it to top 8. Look at that. Dress up like your wife, or you two can be good at BB tag.
Dude, that tweet from Obama killed me, man. He showed the Smash commentators, the Tekken commentators, the BB tag commentators.
He's got the mask on. He did a good, like, 2-hour block with the mask on. I feel like that must be hard.
Does it have eye holes?
Yeah, it's got, like, the little one.
Wow.
Right?
That's great. That's dedication.
Good stuff. Does he get paid to do commentary? Gets paid to do comedy, gets paid to win a tournament. My man's out here.
I'm telling you, moonlighting, it's a real thing.
Doing everything out here. But so we have another top 8 on the losing side, Sakurayuki, going into that. So only 2 more matches left before top 8. Noble, actually, yeah, Noble we didn't see. We saw Dorpon earlier, but Noble is a very popular player. He plays Carmine. Even though Carmine's a very strong character, you don't see too many Carmine
I remember
players.
him from, he was at Arc World Tour, right?
Yeah. He's at Arc World Tour. I'm pretty sure he was here last year in the top 8. He was at Southeast Asia Majors, streamed on Anime Illuminati, where he fought Fenrich in the grand finals. And for the first time ever, I've never seen this in any fighting game tournament ever, he lost the tournament on a pause.
On a pause?
In the grand finals, on a pause.
Doesn't your opponent have to decide that? Your opponent has to say, I'll take
on the grand finals? Is that the rule? I don't know.
I thought that's what it was, but
it was like 15 minutes of like deliberation, and then finally Fenrich just gave him the handshake.
Oh man, that's tough.
It was good though. I would laugh my ass off.
It's always funny when it's not you. You know, it's like I can laugh at.
He was playing on. I want to see what stick he's using though. I hope we can see what stick he's using because he was playing on the. I forget the name, but that one Hori stick that I don't like that has the start button's right to the right of it. It's in the worst possible position you can put a start button.
Stick. I'd have to see. Yeah.
It's the red and black one. Maybe we'll see it if he's sitting up there.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's a regular size button right to the right.
Yeah.
So you just go like that, you hit it. Speaking of Fenrich, he's out too, yeah. So Fenrich didn't make it.
A lot of names that I would expect are here. A lot of names I would expect to be here are not here. So it's a fun tournament.
I think it's what we just looked at, like, we didn't get to see all of the top 24 and 32. I think if we were able to see everybody, we would have seen all the familiar names, but...
You know what it is, though? I think the players who couldn't adapt.
Eye drops.
The players who couldn't, well, yeah. I saw this yesterday, man.
The menthol eye drops.
There's a lot of stuff happening on the screen, you know? It's hard to keep your eyes open the entire time. I was going to say the players who couldn't adapt and play some of the new DLC characters, maybe falling out of top 8 here. We've seen a lot of Adachi so far.
Oh, I can see Noble Stick. He's playing on the Victrix. Yeah. So he upgraded, man. Right? He's getting out of there. He's got the gamer finger buttons too. But before, like right to the right of those buttons, that's where the start button is on that Hori stick.
I remember back in the day, back in the early days when 2009 when fighting games were coming back, there were some really wild sticks, man. I used to have the stick that was like this big, you know? The original like Xbox 360 stick. It's crazy.
I had the my first stick was the Guilty Gear stick that was designed only for Guilty Gear. They only had the buttons for Guilty Gear that were in that lane. So 5 buttons, right? Punch, kick, slam, heavy slash, dust. So I couldn't play 6-button games. I was like, oh man.
Just missing like a medium kick in Street Fighter.
A little button check early on.
Carmine, what happened?
Dorpon.
Power creep, that's what happened actually.
Yeah, right? He's still very strong. I mean, he got hurt himself. He hurts himself. What's he doing? There's the comic. There's like the 4-coma comic of like, because this game has Naoto from Blazblue and Carmine, and so like they're on a team together. Naoto's throwing blood out and they're bringing it back, and it's like, Carmine, what the hell are you doing, man? Why are you hurting yourself, man? What's going on? Just call your blood back. I didn't know you could do that.
Carmine, Batista, and Chie, and Ruby. Like you said, we saw Dorpon a little bit earlier. He was one of the, I think he was also one of the men who used to fall to a 3-0 and win side.
I forget, but here we go. This is the loser's side. Who's going to be in there on that top 8? Carmine Batista. I know he always runs Carmine. I feel like he changes, swaps his assist character, but got Happy Birthday dropped the combo, unfortunately. But look at Carmine hurting himself. Look at that red light. That's just sort of him attacking. You know, so he's got some very powerful moves here, but of course there is a negative side.
In this game, of course, you know, your character in the back, they're going to be gaining HP, and Carmine does have a couple things he can do to regain HP, his auto combo and his command grab.
Yeah, game looking very, very strong here for Noble.
Yeah, I blinked, man. All of a sudden, she is already gone.
And then there, the throws in this game. He tried taking a throw, but in this game, when you throw, you actually run forward. So he tried taking the grab, didn't come out, and instead just ran forward and grabbed Noble. That's still very, very tall hill to climb right now for Dorpon. He's got the character to do it with, but Resonance is already over.
Resonance is over. It might be too little too late here. I'd be surprised if it's not come back, especially with the Batista combo sitting on 5 bars of meter. Might be it.
Yeah, as long as he can drop this right here. He's doing a quick cross combo, you know, to power up that super, just get as much damage as possible. Carmine Laugh, an easy game 1. Dorpon not able to get anything started, but that's what happens. That's why this game is, you know, first to 3.
Yep. Everybody has a match like that. Everybody has a set like that sometimes, so.
Noble nodding, feeling to himself.
Chie a non-factor in that game number 1. I think if he can keep Chie alive and get some of the sandwich situations, we'll see a very different game number 2.
Yeah, as much as, you know, without anything, I can't remember how many Chias there are in top 8, but she's like the most hated character. They were talking about her on Twitter yesterday. So there were a ton of Chias in top 32, but they're all just getting beat up. Where are these Chia combos at, man?
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Hyping it up. We
I want to see some of
anything.
the Twitter combos I saw.
The best part is that they're not even. It's not even like a Twitter combo. Twitter combo. When I think it's like really hard to do. Some of hers is like bop bop bop.
Yeah.
Power charge. Boom. 5 hits you're dead. Like what the?
5 hits are optional.
Yeah.
Go straight in the super and it's
1, 2, 3.
over, yeah.
Blown up.
Nice. Fade, air dash, instant overhead. What's it
Yeah,
gonna do?
you see you see the little delay on the air dash since the Uni character. That's gonna be the new kill to your strive. You guys gonna stop complaining, man.
Yeah,
If you like Uni, you don't like what's going on. I love those air dashes. Get off.
Chie in
The
there.
Dragon Pump coming out.
Drops it,
Another
though.
drop.
Well,
Ruby has really, really easy combos. I don't know why he keeps dropping them, but here we go. Got the cross up right here after the Dragon Kick.
Burst is gonna save him from that. I love that perfectly timed burst to hit her during Skull Crack.
I think he was going to drop that combo anyway. That's like the best feeling when you're going to drop a combo, your opponent burst. Yeah, all right. I take those. Nice confirms. Does a ton of damage, which you go into that EX early on in the combo. Look at that.
Gonna spend the meter to secure the KO on Carmine. Carmine, of course, the big damage dealer of the team, so that's who you want to get rid of course.
Yeah, good response here from Dorpon in game 2. Got a chance to punch the whip right there, but a little bit slow. Noble gets away. And now Resin's building that bar right now. Got all of his red life back.
That crazy overhead so quick.
Yeah, she was airborne there, so they get the combo. Look at that.
And a lot of chip damage on Ruby as well. Oh no, Ruby was getting hit. I'm sorry, those chip damage on Chie. That's nuts.
It's one of those moves that does more chip than actually like Jin's old move. But yeah, that wasn't the best play, I think, from Noble. Kind of sacrificed. Maybe he thought he hit Ruby. That might have been it. He thought he hit Chie. Went in the super. It's hard to tell because it does so much.
All right, good response to game number 1, and I'm telling you, I think as we get closer and closer to this top 8, we're going to see closer and closer matches.
Noble looking a little disappointed. Yeah, I think it might have been a mistake going in that super in the last one. But forget about it. You know, it's a first to 3. Back and forth. Cross up. That's nice. Put him right in the middle right now. Counter. Got her.
Wow, dash up, drag kick connects too. No counter. He was just trying to jump out of the corner.
He was trying to dash forward, right? So he thought the cross-up was coming.
Oh, okay.
Just dash right into the dragon kick. First, but yeah, able to get the pickup anyway. Noble not looking good too good here. Oh my God, just grind to keep him right in the corner, not let him escape. And of course, Dorpon now has got the magic. He's got those 5 bars. Ability to get the power charge into the God Hand.
No push block at all. Oh, backdash gets caught by Ruby 4P, and all of a sudden,
And Bill not been too good here. Trying to bait burst with the cross combo. Hey, here we go. Right up DP, get off.
I love that. The Carmine assist just tipping her back into a combo.
Yeah, it's good bravery there from Noble. He's in a bad spot. He's like, I gotta get out of here. Gotta make some sort of decisive play. Just ran up DP Chie. Look at that red life on it. I like that too. I think Noble knew. He saw the red life as well on Chie. He's like, just gonna try and do a full screen tag. He's ready with the projectile.
Instant overhead over Ruby into the low. That's what you're talking about. Those uni air assaults, kind of a weird angle.
Slash just working out there. Yeah, but Dorfman just swinging.
That's the struggle of Carmine, man. The anti-air is just not that great.
Activate. Run up, throwing it off. Wow, I was going to say, got to be really, really careful to bring out Chase. She's low on health, but Dorfman fearless, brings her and gets the combo. Drops the combo.
Oh.
Laser, just get my chip before my resonance runs out. Not enough, though.
Another drop. That's really interesting. It seemed like he had a lot of time to pick that one up. And
his meteor's out of here.
yeah. All right.
Base lasers designed to blow up the meteors.
A little bit of spaghetti, but he's able to clutch out that game number 3 there.
Yeah, so this set specifically, there's been a lot of drops from both players. The nerves, you know, you're so close. You're so close to top 8. We're almost there.
Not even just drops. I feel like it drops from Ruby of all characters.
They just press A, B, B, B. Come on. Go upon you after getting beat up in the winners finals now, looking pretty good. 1 game away from making the top 8 against Noble. Noble, young player, new player to the FGC, but been grinding BB Tag like crazy. Still has yet to prove himself with that big win.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of mix-up he's going for after that super. It's the second time we've seen him do that. Doesn't really get much after it.
Again, Noble taking, look at this. Oh, that red life he did. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
No, the drops.
Yeah, that would have been the end of 1 character, maybe 2.
Yeah, hey, happy birthday. That would have been you with 2,000 retweets on Twitter, man. You would have got yourself a sponsor in front of your name, Dorfman.
I'm telling you, man, you can't be dropping these combos if you want a sponsor. Good block on the instant overhead. Carmine, a very tall character.
Activation here. Gonna see some sort of change in and get Carmine out of there. Got all that red life. Damn, that was a ton. Just run up
That sneaky grab. Yeah, there's a little dead zone in front of Carmine since you're not in block stun and just perfectly straight.
Drop the combo again, but man, that Ruby 4P hits at the top of the screen. Good defense. Yeah, avoiding the sandwich. Blocked about 3. Makes up successfully right here. Noble not going down without a fight. Shoots to bring in Carmine, his main point character. But oh, just finds himself in the middle. Switches, yeah, against wants Batista to deal with. Doesn't want Carmine in that bad situation. Lands a hit finally.
Carmine 6P is going to help pick up that combo here. Knock down the corner.
I don't know what that was, but he got hit by something.
Yep. That's the worst feeling, man, when you don't... I mean, I'd rather just get counter hit at that point, you know?
And again. So hard.
Oh, that instant air backdash, Jay. Oh, that was crispy.
Yeah, the first, he said that picks up 3 jumps. The first one was empty jump low, second one was empty jump nothing. And then last one, yeah, empty jump. Didn't even land, just backdash at the last second. Noble looking really good right now. Meteor for the safe resonance. Meteor for the chip. Look at that chip, man. How dare you block my attacks? Sanding chip, try to bait a DP out, nothing came out. Yeah, delay over.
Yeah, how many meteor combos or meteor mix-ups can you block?
Not a punish here. Still Chie's advantage, even after that resonance. Another meteor burning all of his meter. Of course, that chip is gone, though. Chip is now on Noble's side. Dorfman doing whatever he can, spending everything he has to get in, but not enough. Noble lands the hit. Air super, that should be enough. No,
magic pixel.
Something's up with this game, man.
Yeah. Can we see Chie do it again? No, not with a DP like that. And you're right, Gina. The curse is broken. We're seeing another game number 5 here.
Something's up. Ebonic said there's no guts in this game. I don't believe him at all. This is like the 10th magic, like pixel of the pixel.
Only certain characters have guts. That's what it is.
The magic pixel is definitely something. Uh-oh, player cam, but we're back to the game. Game 5 again. Both players back and forth, back and forth. Who's going to take it right now? Sandwich. First hit going to Noble.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get for not push blocking, man. You know, it's nice to save the meter, but then you get like situations like that.
Throws right back into the sandwich. But what are you doing? Trying to tech on Wake Up. Gets a lucky grab anyway.
Carmine unfortunately has auto combo while regaining HP. Kind of takes you out, puts you on the opposite side again, puts you out the corner.
It doesn't matter. Nobody's just swinging. Wakes up with throw. Wakes up with buttons. He's doing everything but block right now.
Oh my God! Come on, bruh. Really? Who was blocking that? Isn't there backdash JB in the opposite direction?
It's one of those guest blocks, right? You have to play this character enough to know he has that. Just got to pray you're holding up. And game 5, Looking like a blow up right now.
And that's the, I mean, that's the worst thing that could happen in a game number 5 situation, you know? Dora upon a single character. Luckily for him, the game isn't over already.
We saw comebacks, but if you make this comeback, that's it. I will retire from BB Tag Comp for the rest of my decade. Quote me on that. Sandwich slowly, but there's no way for Rui to gain any of this life. All this little bit of chip adding up.
5 bars of meter is like the only thing that might help him out here. All right, nope.
Burst, yeah.
Nothing
Hard to bait a
to
burst when you have
burst.
that one character. DP. Again, that stagger DP.
Noble praying,
Happy.
saying, yeah, I did it, man. It was a close one, but I did it.
I mean, it's a good option. Aaron blockable in this game, right? His DP is huge as well.
He had 2 almost full HP characters, so why not? Oh, the Carmine art. I didn't even see that before.
Yeah, I
That-
brought my
did you
Victrix. I got my
mention
Victrix here. I brought it. They have the laser engraver there in the background.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, they brought it. They didn't bring it last year. They
Oh,
brought
that's
it.
wild, man.
Get my laser. I need some. I'm gonna get cup noodle. I don't know what I'm gonna get though. But yeah, Noble. You know, he had a rough start. Dorpon was looking pretty good, but he ran all the way back. Like I said, this guy is really, like, he's one of the really dedicated BB Tag players, pushing the game, streaming the game, playing the game, all sorts of tournaments and stuff. But yet to really get that big win. Starting in losers, but who knows? Maybe.
I think that's a story for a lot of the players moving on to top 8 here. You know, a lot of them coming very, very close, but not quite getting that
We're
big.
gonna get a new champion.
Yeah, with
no matter
Tomarella
what.
out. I think, I don't know, man. I'm really liking Sakura, what I saw from him in that last.
Yeah.
last
Running a top tier team, looking very comfortable. That's the other thing too, is like Noble's running that same team. Like he might be left behind by the meta, right? So he's running the same team he's running before. We shall see. But we got one more, right? So we have one more match. We're gonna have Minami, who's also running that top tier team, but he got beat up. He went to Heart, so we picked
He went to Heart quick.
he went to Heart quick.
That first game didn't even happen.
The Meteors, the powered up Meteors, taking them both out in an instant. But yeah, he went to the Heart Ruby team, didn't do too well against Pizza Mayo. Pizza Mayo was here, he's also in top 8 last year. He runs Teddy.
Oh, is he playing Teddy?
He's one of the few Teddys. I don't know if he runs Teddy now, but he ran Teddy before. But this is the last match for top 8, which will be happening later today at 6 p.m.
Oh, yeah, this is where you got to pull out all the stops, man. So maybe Teddy's the secret tech. I don't know.
Teddy was ranked like really like bottom tier, like trash character, and then
Good.
at Arc, what was it? Arc Revel, there was 2 Teddys, right? They were just tearing it up. It's like, wait a second, this character's good. I said the same thing. I was like, good. That character should never be strong.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of characters you guys want the game to be balanced, but there's so many characters that just shouldn't, you wouldn't want to play them as top tier, you know? Enjoy your Adachi. You asked for it.
Is he gonna go with blind pick?
What's that?
Hilda.
Hilda?
Yeah, we saw Pizza Man play on stream yesterday. The Hilda Yuzu.
Hilda
Okay.
Yuzu. Wow. All right.
Actually, I don't even think he picked this team, but another Carmine coming out. All right. No.
Yeah.
Butt check.
It's real, man.
Minami going with 3 different teams so far. You know, while it's good to have, you know, a repertoire of different teams,
He doesn't seem like Dora where
Yeah.
he's very confident.
while there's like a reason why you
Yeah.
pick this team. She's like, well, that didn't work. Let me try something else.
I don't want to discredit him at all, but after seeing that match in Winners where he just instantly switched,
yeah.
when I really don't think it was the character's fault.
He was doing
I think
well.
it was-
Yeah, he was doing well up until that. Just unlucky double meteor there. Doesn't matter which team he was picking. If you get hit by that double power charge meteor, you're gonna die. And the last button check, and actually the first user we've seen, which is very surprising.
First, first.
Yeah, Hilda as well. Yesterday there was actually bunch of users, bunch of Hildas. Thumbs up, giving the okay. All right, so the last match you guys are gonna see out here in the semifinals before our top 8 later. BB Tag, Blazblue cross tag battle. Well, I'm happy to see BB Tag out here at EVO Japan. What happened to Blazblue? Come on, man. It was the main game last year.
Was it a main game last
Yep,
year?
Penrich
Was?
won.
Wow.
Penrich won against Masa. Last year we had Tomorella winning BB Tag with Mai, and then Masa.
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right.
Mai. So it was like the year of Mai.
All
Minami with Heart again.
right, I guess he's just retired after getting hit by both his characters. Meteors just
That
burned
was
his
the
old-
strongest meteor in the world. Made him quit his team.
After this match, of course, top 8 will be at 6 p.m. JST, which is approximately 7 hours from now. Approximately.
Made him quit his damn team.
That's rough, dude. That's a story you tell your children. Game number 1, last game. Last qualifier for top 8. Minami versus Piece of Mayo.
Oh, not even sure if that was an intentional bait for working out there. Pizama calling out the burst from Minami. And yeah, you see second time in a row. For some reason, Yuzu is not a ninja, but she can teleport full screen, because why not?
Yeah, this is I feel like this is a really difficult team to play against with kind of a low-range character like Heart and Ruby. These are full-screen attackers, man. There's going to be a lot of full-screen attacks.
He went behind, and the last time he stayed in front. Minami gets it wrong every single time.
Minami's about to retire another team, dog. I don't know what's going to happen after this.
Random select. He's an Izanami player in BBCF. That's he's waiting for Izanami in BB Tag.
Oh, no. Because Mayo's just playing with his now, too.
Just feeling himself right now. Minami homing dash lands a hit, but you know, we saw land a bunch of the Heart earlier. Not too much damage. Never really felt like it was much.
Oh no. Homing attack backwards just gets grabbed. That, you know, like you said, grabs just dash forward. So I think it's not looking good, Giuna.
Yeah, game 1, I think we can call it Pizza Mayo here. That was one of the most one-sided matches we've seen. The He-Man Lab comes out.
I love Hilda on paper, man. I think as a character, really cool. I love her, but I just hate the way she plays. She made me quit Under 9. Playing Merkava and just getting hit by everything.
Full screen, just pointing at you while she's sitting down and laughing at you. All right, Minami, can you get anything started this time? Pizza Mayo had your number in game 1 here.
Yeah, 2 combos would be much better than he did in the first match.
Yeah, just the neutral game plan to use all your assists and teleport. Good anti there on the homing dash. All right, run up grab. Minami getting something started right now. So Hilda, yesterday I was watching on the Hilda players too. They don't like her on point, you know. Hilda's character is really, really strong. Assist, they want her in the back, but I'm not giving her a chance. Uh-oh, US table. Looks like we're okay. We're gonna ignore that message on the top left right there.
Yeah, I think that could actually be a distraction when you're playing, man. There's so much stuff going on in BB Tag.
What is that? Wait, that little cross combo there. Stayed in front, went low.
Yeah, really missing the anti-air. Yep.
Spentimeter bright and early to maximize that damage on the Ruby combo.
I was scared for Nanami, but he's looking much better in this game number 2 here. So, low air dash, overhead, and
not enough though.
Doesn't have the meter, but it's fine. We got Yuzu on the ropes here. Just needs one more good hit. And the burst is probably going to come out if he gets that hit, so he can be ready for that.
Scrambling, and again, what happened to that? I thought there were no guts. I thought there were no magic pixels in this game. Pizza Mayo down to that absolute one, and look at that, Minami.
Oh no.
Could not finish it.
Get Yuzu out of there. Yep, raw tag. No, you got to keep her alive, man.
Just got to chill for a little bit.
Oh my God, you're never going to get the HP back.
Keep her invincible here as he gets a hit. All right, we can go now.
It was all a bait. Yeah, he wasn't even planning on using her.
Activating, getting a bit of damage. And now Pizza Mayo just going to run out the clock, try and build up that red health back on Yuzu. Zoning, doing what Hilda does best.
And all this time, remember, Yuzu's getting HP in the back, so he's just biding time. Waiting out this resonance. Well, yep, it's over. Minami, things were looking good, so good for him, but now he's in a bad situation here.
Just chilling, just like that. Very unfortunate.
Where the blocks. Yeah. Listen, man, come on, Giuna. No one was blocking that.
The sword car right there. I don't even think he was trying to sandwich. Just unfortunately, the forward momentum. Minami fell right in the middle, put himself in a bad spot. Now 2-0 Pizza Mayo.
That was that's so tough because it looked like Minami had finally figured something out.
I feel like Minami's team just doesn't seem scary. Like, you know, 2 kind of like generic, well-rounded characters. Doesn't seem to have the grind that this game is all about.
Yeah, way too honest for BB Tag here, especially against the Yuzu Hilda. You're getting hit from anywhere on the screen right now.
Dash in there.
Oh, good bait. Good bail DP with the homing dash to the ground.
Activating the cross combo. Going to get some good damage off this. Ending it was super there to get that extra damage off the resonance. Or not the resonance, but you know what I mean. Okay, stuck in the overhead.
I think Heart has a ridiculous 5C. It's so hard to see sometimes.
Push block again. But yeah, not getting the kill on Yuzu is big. So you're in an advantage right now, but again, the fact that she's still there allows him to still have option to this cross combo right now.
This is honestly very similar to how game number 2 started, where Minami was looking very, very good. Had Yuzu on the ropes just like this.
Just gonna get the kill, and then He's not doing a great job, too, of just kind of just Hilda on point. You know, when he uses bleeding out there, just kind of running away, running out the clock, buying time.
Holding on to that meter, so he's not push blocking. Wow.
Wake up super. Again, gets a pick up off this. No, he messed it up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know.
We saw it yesterday, yeah.
Oh, okay.
With some other characters, like the immediate DHC, you get a combo after that, but...
Yeah, no, I've seen a lot of other characters do it, but Heart's,
there we go.
Heart Super pushes you pretty far back, but it's okay, we're good. We're living, beats Amir on one character, solo Hilda.
Don't forget, though, that's how Minami lost the first game, right? He was in the lead. Then the unfortunate happy birthday. You got to be careful with these assist calls right now, Minami.
I believe in Minami. Oh, no.
Hey, somehow.
Not only dropping the combo, dropping it during the DP part of it, you know?
So here we go. Minami responding, staying alive at least for one more game. Gets one on the board. 1-2 right now.
It's good, man. I was scared. I don't know if Minami has any other team. He'd have to retire. This team have to retire. He retired like 3 teams this event so far.
He can't retire any more teams because this is it for him, right? Tamayo, he's got a chance. Going to Blake. This is who we played yesterday. Yeah, now I remember. There's that Teddy. Kuma, sorry. We're in Japan. It's Kuma.
Why do you think, though? I mean, I think, again, he was doing
He's
fine.
doing well, yeah.
He's doing very fine with his team.
This is the team that he was playing before, maybe, you know, the one he's more comfortable with, what he's been running up to. And the other thing, too, is he's still, if you're going to test out a team in a first set 3, I would say you test it now, right? Don't lose again and then try and test this team out, because if you lose, then you lose the set.
Okay.
So if he loses here, you can always go back to the original team.
I was going to say, if you're going to test out a team, do it in winners, you know?
Yeah.
But it's fine. This is a top 8 qualifier. I guess he really believes in it.
But yeah, both of the game styles both the teams he's running are a little bit more of the zoner long-range character archetypes. Minami, though, just going to try and homing dash in there. Ignore that zoning, goes low.
Kuma's a weird character in this game, man. I think he's missing a lot of stuff that made him a good character in Persona.
Going on there, push block in the drill, and here we go, Sandwich City. Just goes for the level 1, just goes for the regular grab. Minami's awake and texting.
I think there's a lot, you know, the push blocking hurts him, and just like a lot of aerial movement really stops him from getting set up. We'll see, though. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what everyone said, but Japan been doing work for them. They know something. Blake got my favorite combos in the game, I think.
Blake has what?
Blake is my favorite combos in the game. Just her B&B, like just that. Damage, one more, bringing Ruby in. Getting hard out of there and get all the way to the corner here. It's an overhead, nice block. We're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, DP's both characters get out of the corner and full screen. Yep. See what he's got with his cross combo. He's not going to be able to burst this one.
Yeah, 4 bars, just keep it simple. Drill, drill, drill. Doesn't even do DHC. This should be enough.
All right, he still has the life deficit, though. You know, Minami's still actually in the lead right here.
I hate that sound effect. I'm getting flashbacks. Yeah, just run up into an overhead. Can't burst this. Minami, really good right now.
It's very interesting. I don't know, man. You know, even if he does win this match, it was much, much closer than the first 2 matches. So I don't know why he decided to test it right now, right here. But I don't want to be in a game 5 situation in this game at all, you know? Dropping his combo.
Drop that combo.
Ruby combos, man. Let me tell you.
They're super hard. Pitama going to recover health, get some damage in here, build that extra bar too. When he should be dead. Now it's anyone's game.
Both players on the same amount of meter, almost the same amount of HP. Good push.
Hey, oh no! He dropped the combo again!
That's the combo that like only works in the corner too. Yep. What's going on?
Blake can combo to super solo. No!
Oh,
no,
the reset! Up the reset.
It was a reset.
My goodness, I would be so upset too. Pizza Mayo
jumping out of his chair. Oh,
come on, man.
I was just air dashing right into that right there. They're apologizing. I like that. That's a Japanese mentality when you drop. Even if Potter's like, oh, sorry about that. You know I know I dropped it.
Semis is wild, dude. So much spaghetti. I've never seen so many Ruby drop combos in one block of combos.
Yeah, like some combos you can understand. Ruby's like 2B, jump A. Like, it's so easy. Why are you dropping these combos right now? I don't know.
All right, man. Well, we have our final qualifier for top 8.
Right, top 8. Do we have the bracket? Could we see the bracket?
Let's take a look at the bracket real quick, and you guys can see what you're in for. It's 6 p.m. JST tonight. On the winner's side, we got Shiratori versus Kubo.
Kubo look really strong.
Yep, and the other side of semifinals is NK versus Dora.
Dora
Man.
got at least three teams we've seen throughout the tournament, so who knows he's going to bring
Look at those Japanese flags, too, man. Who's on the loser side, Yuna?
Sakura UK, that is our virtual YouTuber / commentator / top player. He looks super strong, even though he's in losers against Shige, who had that really close set. And then Pizza Mao, we just saw, the Teddy player, who's going for a Blade combo resets there against Noble. Noble's a Carmine. So pretty good, people talk about, this character's too strong, this character's strong. We got a very varied cast right here.
Yep.
We might even see a Blitzstang.
I hope so, man. I hope so. Dora, please save us. Save us.
I got money that Dora will bring out the Blitzstang, I think.
I believe.
He's got winners and losers. He's got 2 chances. He's going to do it at least once, just for the crowd.
Dora's like, he loves the crowd.
Yeah,
he loves
just
having
get the
fun.
crowd in there. It's a good skill. But anyway, that is it for the semis of BB. What's up next? Soul Calibur?
Soul Calibur.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
so we're going to take a little break. After will be Soul Calibur. Is it top 8? I don't know. I think it is. Yeah, they did top 8 yesterday. Yeah. Or they went up to. So Soul Calibur top 8 is going to be next on this channel. And if you're just for BB Tag, come back at 6 p.m., which is
7 hours from now.
7 hours from now.
Yep.
So yeah, once again, I'm Giuna, joined with my co-host.
EC, what's good, guys? Thank
Yep.
you so much for hanging out with us. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Peace.